Alright, so here we are in the first semifinals. Up in the top right-hand corner, playing as the yellow Protoss, it is Arthur. I don't know where Vec went. Can't hear him. I actually can't hear him. Alright, so yeah, I'm looking at the stream. It's just we're just looking at Arthur. So yeah, I don't know, Vec. I can't hear you. That's okay.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, what the heck? I was not on mute. That was weird. Okay, in the bottom left corner, your blue Zerg player is Erik. I don't know, did you already introduce him? Try to figure out what's going wrong.
No, I introduced Arthur.
Okay, good.
Cause
I was talking and then all of a sudden you started talking over me. I'm like, what is happening? Okay, well, welcome to the first semifinal. Yeah, Erik versus Arthur. Should be exciting. So we do see that Arthur has started up his forge. This is an interesting map to try to go for the Forge Fast Expand because you have to make a really weird wall. You do have this small gap here going into your natural, and then you have this high ground right above your natural. So it could be pretty contentious to hold that natural. So we'll see how Arthur plans to do it.
You can plug that hole though with a single pylon though, right?
Yeah. Or a zealot. Put a zealot here, put a pylon behind him. Totally safe. But we do also have a spawning pool coming up. Importantly about this gap here that you have for the natural between the bases, it is only big enough for small units to get through. At least I hope that's still true because unit radiuses have recently been changed.
Unit size.
So I hope that's still true. I didn't think about that.
I don't want workers fitting through that gap at all. That'd be horrifying.
Yeah, well, suddenly lurkers, dragoons, and tanks are just flowing through here. No problem. Yeah, hopefully it's still the right size where only small units such as lings and marines and zealots can get through. Maybe we'll find out during this.
What if firebats can fit through there
during this game? I think so. I think so, but I could be wrong. All right, first cannon is going to finish up here for Arthur. We'll be able to keep this nexus completely safe and free of lings. Should have the range to push those away. So Erik not going to be able to get back in there. Arthur's looking pretty safe here at the front. Now, importantly, Erik did go for the pool before the hatchery, and not really going to do a whole lot for him right now. But we do see a very fast layer here.
That's
as well.
Very, very fast layer.
That was before the natural hatchery had even finished. That is really fast. Okay, he's going to be going for the lurker play. Here we have the hydrogen coming up. Actually, that hydrogen is coming up pretty quickly too.
It's probably going to go for workers. That'd be my guess. Judging how fast that layer is.
Yeah. But also this hydrogen is that hydrogen is going to be done long before the layer is done too. So I don't know if he's trying to get a few hydras out as well. Now I'm not sure about hydras, if hydras fit through this gap here or not. I
think like hydras can.
Yeah.
Maybe. Actually, now I think I've never seen a hydra go through there.
I feel like I haven't seen them go through there either, so I'm not sure they are either. But yeah, that is a good. We'll have to see what goes through on this in this game. Make sure we don't have to make some map adjustments, and by we I mean Xenius. So
yeah, I don't know how to use this map editor. Sorry.
Yeah, that'd be a good skill, but I don't have the time to learn it. Barely have time to do this. All right, so Lurker Den is now on the way. Looking at our worker counts, we do have 21 drones and 24 probes. So Arthur with a slight economic advantage, although he only has 4 working in the natural. He's a little oversaturated here in the main. Arthur might not know the details of how the Starbow economy works, but it is hurting him right now, actually. As we see that these two players' economies are... you see that Erik does have that advantage there with the fact that he has his workers more spread out.
So Arthur's choice of tech is the Twilight Council.
Oh, yeah, we do
and
see that coming up.
No Stargate.
Yeah, which is actually going to really help him in this situation because he doesn't need a Stargate right now. Although it could be good to get those sentinels for the detection when these lurkers come. But in the meantime, yeah, he's not going to have a robo either, so he's going to be relying on cannons to detect. So these lurkers could do really well. Okay, we do have a little zealot push out here. 4 zealots going to be pushing out here onto the map.
And we have a very quick Templar Archives follow-up. I wonder if he's going to go for Dark Templar.
I mean, he could be. At the same time, though, without those Corsairs, I don't know how good.
Yeah, it is
Zerglings are
kind of
gonna
hard.
be. Okay.
The Zergling holding.
Right.
Oh, they
Zol-
just slipped
they
right
do,
by.
do wind up slipping by because that Zergling must not have been on hold position. Okay, we do see that the Hydras, are they able to get out of there or not? Did they get trapped against the wall? No,
Oh,
they
they
do get
can.
through, okay. So the Hydras actually get through, and here come the Lurkers. Lurkers will be able to protect here. But now Arthur will know that there are Lurkers here.
Oh, we have very quick Storm. And a Dark Templar. So a little bit of both.
Yeah. Now you can hold on against Lurkers with Storm. It's not the most efficient way to do it. As long as the Zerg player spreads his Lurkers out for pretty well, it should be okay. Alright, and we do see a little, yeah, pretty big Zerg army actually coming across here. We got more Hydras, we got the 4 Lurkers, and some Lings as well. Now these Lings are just running straight in here.
The cannons are in range of that building one, so they should be able to protect it. And we do have a lot of cannons going up in the front, and a robo's on the way with additional gateways.
Now this Dark Templar going to be taken down immediately here. The Scouting Overlord does see that. Now he does survive, actually pulls the Dark Templar back just in time. And we have a little bit of a pull here. Now here come the Lurkers, going to try to get up here on top of this forge. Now these 2 Lurkers are getting chopped away here by this Dark Templar. In the meantime, a lot of Zerg pressure here from multiple angles.
And these probes are on.
Robo facility is just now finishing, so fortunately for Arthur, he did start that robo facility. But in the meantime, these Lurkers are going to be taking down this forge. Now, nice cannon spread here from Arthur, though. And in conjunction with the Dark Templar and High Templar.
Oh, wait, is that an... Oh, that's not an Arcturus pylon, I don't think. That makes you feel better.
No, yeah,
that
there's a second one back here. Should be okay. We do see Erik also taking a expansion here at the top left behind this. So observers should be coming out here relatively soon. He does have the observatory finished. Doesn't look like he's making one yet though. He does want to get one of those here soon. Observers are good against Lurkers.
And there it is.
There it is. All right. Okay, now he's going to start having Storm here on some of these Templar. He does have, well, I think, 1 Storm right now. We'll have another one here momentarily.
And look at Erik starting to spread out his workers to deal with that upcoming storm.
Yep, pretty nice. That's a solid spread there. Force the Protoss player to spend as many. Oh no! Now they're pretty pumped up again.
That's not the spread.
Not the spread he's looking for. All right, so here comes the observer.
Oh, that is a huge storm.
But really nice pullback there from Erik. Immediately uproots and pull those Lurkers back. It doesn't lose a single one of them, so that's really good job of keeping those alive. Not losing any of those Lurkers unnecessarily. So now look at this huge amount of Lurkers he has. Really nice army. 8 Lurkers, 9 Hydras, and he's getting his 3rd behind this. Oh, is he going to set up for a drop?
Drops. I mean, we might be using a little bit of an elevator.
Yeah, this is a great place to drop here on Blue Storm.
Actually, this is a lot of overlords. Oh, it's a drop. It's not an elevator.
Yeah.
It's just a straight up drop.
It's straight up Lurker drops here with some Hydras as well. This could be really strong here because Arthur, is relying on these cannons and this kind of choky area to try to defend.
And he's just about to move out with his warp prism at just about the wrong time.
Yeah, this is 4 zealots he's not going to have in this that are going with his warp prism, and there's only the first few dragoons coming out now. So, oh, he's ferrying the whole army over here and doesn't see it.
It's kind of elevator.
Oh yeah, it's elevator down, absolutely. It's a doom drop. All right, here he comes. Here comes Erik. He's inside of Arthur's base. What kind of damage can he get done? Now this is an Artosis pylon. That pylon is extremely... those
storms are really nice.
Massive damage here, but the Lurkers do survive. And if this pylon goes down, he's going to lose power to... Well, actually, I think he'll only lose power to 2 gateways. It's not that bad.
Oh, there's 1 worker in the gas...
Oh, it's within cannon range there. Is able to see it. So here are the Dragoons, though, going to be able to clean up these Lurkers.
Very nicely.
Okay, got to get out of there with those Overlords. Can't afford to lose those...
Wait, one was loaded.
Oh, no! The Overlord with all of the Lurkers does go down. And now a pretty hard supply cap here.
Look at these supply differences. 54 to 100. That drop did not go very well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for Erik, he was not able to get into the mineral lines or anything. Might have actually been better to try to drop over here on the right side or the south side of the main to try to get right up on top of the probes here, as opposed to trying to go all the way across.
What? Arthur's taking a 3rd?
What? Oh, Jazana! There's a 3rd coming for Protoss. You were wrong. Arthur incorporating a 3rd into his into his Starbow play here now. All right, now this is a lot of Dragoons here. Very Dragoon heavy army, but does have that Storm and a few Zealots here. So the Lings Lings will
And
still have to be
he
content
does.
with that.
He almost has 3 storm, but ooh, trying to pick off the High Templar, and forces a storm out. That's a nice batch of Hydras.
Yep, yep. This is a really scary army here. And once again, Arthur, you know, does have 73 army supply. Erik has 19, and he's now supply blocked as well. Oh man, this is really tough. And now just sacrificing lurkers here. Now Eric's just going to try to go for some sort of trade here, but I just don't think he has the units necessary. Okay, he should be able to take down a small force of dragoons for these links.
But there's a lot of Protoss in the main base, and Erik just has nothing back at home.
Yeah, and everything's going to go down here to Arthur. Arthur just, once again, just hit with a macro so well and get out so many units. The storms were able to hit. Okay, now we do have the, okay, the Lings do get on top of the Templar, or the,
Which is 2 Dark Templar.
Yeah, 2 Dark Templar push that away. There's no detection here for Zerg.
And there's your GG.
Arthur takes game number 1.